Hello everyone, it is great to see you here once again on Dee's Delights. Today we are going to be making a creamy ham and cheese quiche. This is going to be very simple, so you're not going to need too many ingredients and it's not going to take too long to prep. So what you'll need for today's recipe is one 9-inch pastry, 1 cup of shredded cheddar cheese, which is 4 ounces, 1/2 cup of shredded Swiss cheese, which is 2 ounces, 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, 1/2 cup of diced cooked ham, 2 tablespoons honey mustard, 1 1/4 cups half and half, 5 large eggs beaten, 1/4 cup of green onions, and 1/4 teaspoon salt. You're going to want to get one of the Pillsbury pie crust out, and you're going to want to let that set out at room temperature for about 15 minutes if it's been in the fridge, about an hour to 90 minutes if it's been in the freezer. Mine has been sitting out for 15 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the bottom of a pie pan. It says a 9-inch, but it's almost going to have to be, I think, a 9-inch deep dish. I have some 9-inch that aren't that deep, and I don't think that's going to be enough. I might be wrong, but we'll see. I'm just going to shape a little crust at the top, just like you would for a pie. What you're going to want to do is have your oven preheated to 400 degrees. So first we'll bake the pie crust in the preheated oven for 5 minutes. Then we're going to poke some holes in it with a fork. Then we're going to bake it for another 5 minutes. So let's get started. Now reduce your heat down to 350. We baked this at 400, but now reduce it to 350. Okay, next what we're going to do is mix 1/2 cup of cheddar cheese. Well, you have a cup, so it'll be half of what you have here. Remember, 1 cup is equivalent to 4 ounces in cheese. And all of your Swiss, we're going to mix that together. And then 1 tablespoon of flour. So mix this all together. We'll get 1 tablespoon of flour here. And then what we're going to do is put it over the pie pan here. Now I had a little extra Swiss. I probably had about 3 ounces instead of 2. And I think I had somewhere around 4 to 5 ounces of shredded cheddar. So go ahead and stir your ham and your honey mustard together. Now I didn't have honey mustard, so I'm going to be using Dijon mustard, and that is 2 tablespoons. So let's spoon this over the cheese mixture. Mix half and half eggs, green onions, 1 tablespoon of flour, and salt together in a bowl. So that is 1 1/4 cup of half and half, 5 eggs beaten, 1/4 cup of green onions, another tablespoon of flour, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Then we'll pour that over the ham and cheese mixture. Do it evenly. Yes, you'll definitely need a deep dish pie pan. And next, let's sprinkle the rest of our shredded cheddar on top. Bake in preheated oven until set in the center, which is going to be about 40 to 50 minutes, and cool for 10 minutes before serving. So remember, your pan is hot. Okay, to me it looks like it's kind of set. You know, it's kind of grown. So I'm just going to let this cool down a little bit. Let it sit here for about 10 minutes, and then we shall dig in. It's hot. It tastes sort of like cheese and eggs.
Guys looking at me. What are we eating?
Creamy ham and cheese quiche.
Looks like pie.
It does look like pie.
Quiche pie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You could also add bacon, add other stuff to it.
So what's quiche?
Why do they call it quiche? I'll put it up on the screen. See why it's called quiche. Yep, so it's not bad. I would probably, you know me, I like that maple sausage. I would probably use sausage in it instead. And I didn't have any honey mustard, so I used Dijon. Honey mustard might have given a little bit sweeter flavor, but it's not bad. Be a good breakfast dish.
Yeah, well, I wonder what they usually served it for. Breakfast or any meal?
I don't know, but we're having it for dinner, so. So yes, I could recommend this. Just throw in some extra ingredients, give it a little more flavor, a little more pizzazz, and that's about all I can say. I might throw in a little more cheese on top.
Peas. I put peas.
Doug and his stupid peas. So thanks for joining us here once again on Dee's Delights, and we hope you have a great week, everyone. See you soon.